Hello everyone, it's Anita. I'm vlogging today, so I'm going to show you what I'm up to. Today we have a couple of things on the list that I need to get done, and I also thought it would be a good opportunity to talk about language learning and what I'm doing right now. I've had a bit of a slow morning. I'm currently unemployed, which will also be a subject of today's video. So I'm also applying for jobs. If you haven't seen the last video, I was supposed to start an internship in January. Yeah, that was cut very last minute. So I have to find something new. I'm looking for another internship. I'm also applying to regular jobs, but it's really hard to get something right away. Usually you have to do an internship, which is a bit annoying, but it's okay. And I actually have a job interview tomorrow, so I also need to prepare for that. So I thought, I'm in our office right now, that I would start by practicing Finnish. So if you don't know, I was studying abroad in Finland for a semester back in, it was, yeah, a year ago since I came back. And there I took a language course. It was like a once a week course, so I know something, but obviously like it's been over a year and I haven't practiced, so I forgot a lot of that, and I want to revise what I've learned and to expand my knowledge. I started a couple of days ago. I looked up what resources there are and stuff like that, and I'm already disappointed now. The thing is, Finnish is very interesting in the regard that they have a written language and a spoken language. And the spoken language also varies from dialect to dialect, so depending on where the person is from in Finland. And it's not like, because first I was like, oh, is that like the, German, the standard German and Swiss German, because if you're new to this channel, I'm from the German speaking part of Switzerland, so we use standard German to write and also to speak in like professional contexts at school, etc. But in everyday life we use Swiss German, which is also dialect, or like there are several different dialects of Swiss German. But in Finnish it's not like that. It would sound very unnatural for you to speak like the written form. So that's why it's so weird to me. And because a lot of these apps and stuff, they teach you the written Finnish, which is good. It's really good if you want to be able to read stuff. And I'm not saying you shouldn't, but it's also for certain things where I'm like, listen, if I have questions like, what's your name, or you're from, like, I probably have to know how to say that, right, in spoken Finnish, which is also what I've learned in the Finnish course. So back in Finland, the teacher explained the differences and also provided, also showed us, this is how you would say it in written Finnish, this is how you would say it in spoken Finnish, at least from her dialect. So she kind of explained it to us. I will insert maybe some, like the verb to be or something like that for you to see the difference, for example. That being said, like most resources, I don't know if it's just me, if you're learning Finnish and you had a different experience, but the resources don't even say, like, some touch on that, like, oh, in spoken, yeah, they use it a bit differently, but they don't go into detail. For example, I've signed up for Finnish Pod 101. There it's also written Finnish, and it's not really acknowledged, and also other apps as well. It's like, okay, for now I decided to, well, for one, look at the material I already have from the course I took, and I started importing like vocabulary and stuff like that into Anki. I've never used Anki before, so I made these flashcards that I will go through later. I'm really unsure if I should continue with Finnish Pod 101. I actually started the Finnish 3 on Duolingo, believe it or not. I'm not a Duolingo hater, but I was also never like a Duolingo fangirly, so that's why I know that might be surprising. But I actually enjoy it, and I feel like going through the basics and then maybe going back to finish part 101 for more examples might be a good idea. I don't know. So I'm still in the phase where I'm figuring out what to do. So let's log into Duolingo. Right away, I'm not impressed with the guidebook they have here, because they give you some common phrases, that's it. So no grammar so far. I'm not obsessed with grammar, it's just I think there should be a resource for you to look up why something is the way it is. Or that they should, when you get something wrong, that they should offer an explanation, like it's because of this and this rule, or I don't know. Anyway, let's start.
No.
Okay.
No kiitos.
I also changed to that I have to write the text, so you can also use the word bank where you have to just choose the words, but I decided it would be more beneficial if I had to write in Finnish myself.
No kiitos.
No, tervetuloa.
Does that sentence make
No,
sense?
tervetuloa.
Well, welcome. I don't know.
Hauska.
That's
Hauska.
funny. Okay.
Kippis. Kippis. Paljon. Paljon. Hauska. Hauska. Liisa, sinä olet hauska.
Okay, Lisa, you are funny.
Kippis.
Kippis, what's that?
Kippis.
Cheers. Oh, okay.
Tervetuloa. Kippis.
Tulua. Maybe like that. Welcome, cheers, yes.
No, kippis.
I don't understand this, like, would someone
Paljon onnea.
say that? But paljon is like
Paljon.
lots of congratulations.
Onnea.
That's what confused me, but okay. Or paljon onnea, okay, both would work, I guess. Lisa. Yeah, now this is written Finnish. Sinä olet, I guess. Yeah, that's what happens because I started writing it in spoken Finnish, which is not good. So Kippi, I think. Ah, kippis. Okay, kippis. Okay. Thank you.
The countdown.
Ugh, not the ads. The ad annoys me so much. Okay, I'll do the rest by myself. So far, it seems like we're going very slow. You repeat the same vocabulary a lot. I might do a review of the whole course once I finish that. I feel like I have an advantage because I have some understanding of the grammar, so I don't really question the language that much. Now, let's get a bit more serious. I need to look for jobs. So I looked through the typical job sites that I go to. The things I check that every day, so yeah, usually there are not a lot of new openings, but yeah. It's my second cup of coffee, by the way. I'll just start drafting these applications and then, we'll see what we'll do from there. Alright, I'm in the kitchen right now. I'm about to make lunch and I'm going to listen to a podcast in French. It's the French Mornings by Elisa podcast.
Aujourd'hui, j'avais envie de parler avec vous de mon rapport au temps. Et surtout de mon rapport au temps que je n'ai pas. J'ai indiqué que les femmes auraient besoin de plus de sommeil que les hommes. Les femmes auraient besoin de 9 heures de sommeil par nuit en moyenne, contre 8 heures pour les hommes. De trouver un équilibre entre les choses qui doivent être faites et les choses que j'ai envie de faire. Je vais essayer de mettre en place ma propre méthode.
Alright, that's lunch. It's very simple, just some rice and I fried one bell pepper, well, one onion which was way too big and one bell pepper, and then I added that vegan alternative to meat. I'm just going to go on a walk, that's what I wanted to say. Alright, I'm back. That was a 40-minute walk, so that was good. Now I'm doing my Serbian homework. My mother tongue is Serbian, or should be. It's weird because it's like my first language, but not in a sense, it's not my best language. It's my first language, it's not my best language. So my parents are native speakers. I was born here in Switzerland, so yeah. Had to learn German, so I don't speak it as well as native speakers. I make mistakes. Yeah, I need to improve my vocabulary. There's like a lot to do. So I'm taking a group course. There's this Serbian language school that offers lessons online. They're called Go Speak Serbian. This is not sponsored, like nothing I mention in this video is sponsored. I'm just, yeah, talking about my experience. We have homework. We also have like a test in the middle of the course and then at the end. So last lesson we were talking about AI, and now I almost forgot the English word. Artificial intelligence. In Serbian it's veštačka inteligencija. Yeah, so the main homework now is to write a text about AI, how I use it, what my thoughts are, pros and cons. Here's my short text. I mean, by the time I upload this, I'll get a correction from the teacher anyway, but yeah, if someone wants to correct me, feel free. I'm also reading for text. We're supposed to read for about AI, and there was like, wait a second, something we need to look up that we'll do next week. I don't know, what is the imenica ženskog roda na konsonant? Ah, okay. Yeah, it's a female noun and in a consonant. So okay. Like most of that seems like, if I read, yeah, that's like the thing. If I hear it, if I read it, it doesn't seem weird. But if you ask me to form stuff like that, it's, yeah, I don't know. I'm now switching to French, and I have a French lesson once a week. I have my next one tomorrow. And last time we kind of encountered the problem with future tenses. So I'm just going to look up some of the rules again just to revise that. And I'm just going to show you the website I like to use. It's called Lingolia, and there you actually have explanations for other languages as well. Like you can learn, I guess it's just these languages. You have the languages that you want to learn, but then you can also have the explanation in different languages. So for example, if I'm looking at the French grammar, I want the explanations to be in German so that I can understand them to the best of my ability. And I think that's really useful. I also recommend it for if you're learning German. I think their explanations are also quite good. The site is free, but you cannot do all the exercises with the free version, but I would still recommend checking it out. I'm just looking at when to use which future tense in French, and hopefully there will be an exercise at the end that I can do. So I think this will probably be easy. Yeah, this is just, yeah, this is not really what I was looking for, because it's just figure composé. I was looking for like a mixed exercise or something like that. Okay, let's try the exercise. Here we go with, no, a regular one. Which was it? I don't know. I think I'm messing up something. Okay, I've got 6 out of 50 right. That's so embarrassing. But what is the right one? Finir. Oh my god. Why did I think it was finir? Ah, wait a second. That's why I thought this. I think I mixed stuff up. Now I know where I need to go back and what to fix. This site is actually also good. They have all of these languages. For Finnish, for example, they only have reading comprehensions, and I'll start doing that once I feel like I know more. Recommended for German and stuff, so yeah, it's a good site. Again, like there's a lot of free stuff, and this is more like a multiple choice, which I don't think is the best way to test yourself, but it's at least something. This is not really the best exercise because the endings give it away. But yeah, it was still good to see some examples. I need to like let that sink in. Now I actually want to prepare for my job interview tomorrow, and for that I'm writing questions down in this notebook, because I will bring this in and yeah, take notes, but also have some questions prepared that I can ask them. And I also want to quickly look at the website again, make sure I understand everything that they're doing. Alright, I'm back in the kitchen. I'm actually doing laundry right now. I have 34 minutes until I have to get it out, so I'm going to eat dinner now. I made this salad. There's like a lot of stuff in it. Alright, so I'm waiting for the next load of laundry to finish. So in that time I'm going to practice spoken Finnish, well, with the flashcards on Anki. Let's start by, so I only put one of the options in, so that would be moi moi. Moi moi. So that's actually easy. I think it's like Huva Ole or something like that. Ole Huva. Okay, the opposite. Let's do that again. Ole Huva. Huva. Meon. That's easy. Anteeksi. Huva Yötä, I think. Yeah. It's like I spell it like in my head. I'm sorry if the pronunciation is off. Good, so I really need to get that laundry and put the third load in. So let's do that. I'm now on the couch relaxing, and I'm about to watch an episode of Gilmore Girls in French. I've seen that show so many times, so it's one of those things where it's really helpful if you know the plot to watch it in another language, because you know what's going on. And yeah, so this is very also comforting and easy to do, especially in the evening. And yes, I'm going to end my evening like this. I mean, I still have to get that laundry once it's done.
Il était une fois une belle jeune fille qui habitait dans le comté voisin de celui où vivait un beau jeune homme. Un jour, ils se rencontrèrent.
It's a couple of days later. I just wanted to end the vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed, it would really make my day if you did that. See you in my next video. Bye!